Hi, I'm Congressman Barry Loudermilk. Here in Washington, D.C., and especially in our Capitol building, you'll find statues and monuments and memorials to people, men and women who had a great impact upon our nation. Especially here in the Capitol building, you'll find the statues of the founders of our nation, those that had a vision, a positive vision of a government that focused on empowering the individual. Every other government in the history of the world had focused on empowering a group or a collective, but they believed that if you protected the rights, the God-given rights of the individual, they would have the freedom to excel and to achieve. We call it American exceptionalism. There is no better illustration of how right they were to empower individuals than that's in a museum just a few blocks from where we stand, in the National Air and Space Museum. On the second floor is the original Wright Flyer. Now, if you remember, Orville and Wilbur Wright were two bicycle mechanics who sought to achieve what scientists through centuries had tried to achieve, and that was human flight. But two bicycle manufacturers or mechanics who self-taught themselves engineering were able to achieve that in 1903. Not very far from where the Wright Flyer is also the capsule, the Apollo 11 mission. The capsule that brought Michael Collins and Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin back from their historic trip to be the first human beings to step foot on the moon. Now, when you think about both of those achievements, were the greatest technological and scientific achievements in the history of the world were done by Americans. Orville and Wilbur Wright, just two American citizens, two average American citizens who had a dream, a positive vision of where they were going, and then a nation that came together to achieve the greatest event in the history of mankind by putting men on the moon. And when you think about it, it's nowhere but America that could happen. And when you realize that from when Orville and Wilbur first took flight till Neil Armstrong stepped foot on the moon was only a period of 66 years. That's because of American exceptionalism. When we have a positive vision of where we're going, and we can express that to others, there is no limit to where we can go. America is great because America is good, because America focuses upon empowering the individual. I hope that we take this idea of a positive America, this positive message out of Cobb County, and that it will resonate across the entire nation. More than ever before, we've needed a positive message for America and a vision of where we're going. God bless you, and thank you for all you're doing.